Well, when you are going for your interview, it is extremely important that you present your best self, right? So you're dressed to the occasion. So first of all, you need to have your formal dressing on. If you are a man, you need to be well clean shaved, and your hair needs to be well managed. And of course, even if you're a woman, your hair needs to be well managed, and you need to have a friendly and a positive bearing, right? So, well, I'm not saying that you need to wear a jacket and a tie, but a formal shirt and formal trousers should be good. For women, again, formal attire will be good. Not too many accessories, and especially avoid accessories that are overwhelming, and that can undermine your personality, because you do not want anything about you to stand out and say more than you can. So, whether it's your earrings or your jewelry or your watch or even your perfume, you do not want it to be overwhelming, right? So, that's something which you need to take care of. Uh, be Just make sure that your hands are not clammy, because you might have to shake hands when you enter the interview room, and a clammy handshake could be a very bad start, right? And also bear in mind that you have a neat bag, a neat file, not a plastic bag in which you carry your file and then when you take it out there's a rustling noise. You want to avoid those kind of things, right? um, Now, let's look at the things you might be asked. A very likely question that you could be asked is, why would you like to work for us? Now, this question obviously will be taken care of by your research, which you need to do before you take the interview. So, you would have researched the organization and the employer and the organization's place in the industry, and obviously where you see yourself in the organization. So, you need to come up with an answer which without undermining yourself focuses more on the organization. At this stage, you need to say how you want to learn from the organization, and you think these are your skill sets and you could add value to the organization. If you're a fresher, you can always say that it's my spirit and my energy and the kind of projects I have handled at the university or at in my college. I think I'm suited to work in this organization because it gives a free hand to youngsters, things like that, right? Then you will definitely be asked questions about your strengths and weaknesses. Now, how do you talk about your strengths? When you talk about your strengths, it should not sound as if you are bragging about yourself, right? That you are blowing your own trumpet. So avoid doing that. At the same time, when you talk about your weaknesses, do not focus too much on your weaknesses, right? Talk about your weaknesses in a way that they appear to be your strength. So you can say, I am. You know I perform very well when I'm given deadlines, but but I also get a lot of stress when I'm given deadlines. But I think the stress brings out better results, because when I'm under pressure, I'm a really good performer. So that's like, maybe it can be seen as a shortcoming, but a shortcoming which acts to the advantage of the organization. And then you need to be ready with some stories now where you have shown certain skills of teamwork, certain instances where your team spirit is evident, or your leadership qualities are evident, or the fact that you're digitally very smart, that is evident, or your area of subject expertise, whatever is your area, you're an expert in that, that is evident. So you need to be ready with these kinds of situations and stories, where if they ask you that, okay, give us an instance where you showed this kind of quality, or where this quality, this aspect of yours which you have mentioned in your CV, this was foregrounded. So you need to be ready with stories and examples from your real life.